Hello there, crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my second project for the Crafty Christmas Collab here on YouTube. I hope you'll stick around and see what I'm going to make. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If this is your first time to my channel, I hope by the end of this video that you'll be inspired to click on that subscribe button below and maybe even tap on that bell for notifications. If you're already a subscriber and regular viewer, welcome back. I'm so glad you stopped by again. This month I am participating in Bourbon Creek Crafts Crafty Christmas Collab 2019. Every Sunday in November, we're going to be here to share with you a crafty project of some sort. Last week, I shared a set of cards I made with you, and I'll pop a picture of those on screen. And for today's video, I'm going to be making some more cards. For this collab, we are using the same paper pad or paper kit for the entire month. For my projects, I chose the Cranberry Christmas Hot Buy pad from Michaels, and for today's cards, I have pre-selected these 3 pieces of paper. I will be making a total of 4 cards with this. These are going to be pretty clean and simple Christmas cards. I will only be using a few other products. I will be using these tall, skinny alphabet dies. I got out some gold half pearls that already have adhesive on them. And if I get out any more products later to use, I'll let you know. Speaking of that, as soon as I start my process, I will go to a voiceover. So if I leave you with any questions, please make sure to leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. For my card today, I will have 3 pieces of pattern paper layered on the front. The first piece is 4 inches wide by 2 3/4 inches tall. The second piece is 4 1/4 inches wide by 3 inches tall. And then finally, the last piece of pattern paper is 5 1/2 inches wide by 4 1/4 inches tall. I did already prepare a top fold card base off camera. The first thing I did on my card was adhere that third piece, the 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 inch piece, to the front of my card base. I just used my ATG adhesive to adhere this just flat down onto the card front, and it does fill that card front completely. My next step was to die cut the front of my card. I pulled out my Scotch blue tape, and you'll see me use that here in just a minute. This is a great tape when you need something low tack, especially for something like this. You'll see here I'm going to line up my Noel using the grid on my cutter. That is really the only reason I got my trimmer out right now. So once I have these all lined up where I want them to go straight across and good spacing, you will see that I pull a piece of that Scotch tape that is, probably an inch or 2 wider than the Noel itself. That way I can place it down right on top of it without jiggling those letters too much. Once the letters are on the tape strip, I then just adhere them to the front of the piece that I want to die cut. Speaking of die cutting, that is my next step. I will be running that piece of paper through my Cuttlebug so I can die cut out those 4 letters. You'll see as I pull that tape off the front of my pattern paper that it did not ruin that at all, and it kept those dies in place while I ran it through the die cutter. Now if you wanted to here, you could keep the center of the O, but I will actually be getting rid of that. Next, I will be placing my buffalo check piece onto that gold foil kind of snowflake pattern paper. And you'll see here by leaving the center out of the O, that just helps you see more of that pattern behind it. Because this is such a clean and simple card, I did want to add some dimension to the card front. So I pulled out my big blue roll of foam tape. I get this on Amazon. It is super economical. I don't feel bad when I have to use a lot of it. I will link it below if you want to go check it out. This will just give that centerpiece just a little lift up off the card base. And the card is almost finished, but I do want to add some of those little gold half pearls to the card front. And these pearls, they're kind of on a strip of adhesive. So I went in and pre-snipped in between each of the pearls just so that adhesive would not show up as extra on the card. And then I placed 5 little pearls on the card front. Because odd numbers are more pleasing to the eye, I usually try to do these in like 3 or 5s. I hope you like that look at how I created the first card. Off camera, I did create 3 more using kind of holiday words. And again, I left out all the centers of the letters that had them. I have one that says joy, a fa la la, and to help separate those words because it did kind of fill across that whole red piece, I just put the gold pearls between each of those. And finally, Mary. If you enjoyed this video today, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go check out all the other videos in this collaboration. I have their channels linked below, but if you want to just click on the hashtag Crafty Christmas Collab 2019, that's going to take you to all of the videos that are already uploaded for this collaboration. Until my next video, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch all the way to the end of the video. I hope that you'll consider clicking on one of the videos or playlists I have linked above, and if you're interested in any of the products or tools that I use in the video, I do have some links in the description box.